First question, how many calories do you burn a day? I have no idea, but I know I'm hungry all day long. I eat something and 3 hours later I'm hungry again. Do you feel an interest also coming from Swiss people while paddling? Well, Switzerland's already 2 days behind. I still found a lot of bottles on the Swiss side of the river. And the River Rhine flows through all these countries. It's like one big highway flowing all the way, and it has its own course, and it does not respect any of the borders. Mace is asking me, what do I do when it storms? I pitch my tent and I curl up inside. Yannick, who's 7 and who is going to be a firefighter, he says, can anybody become a plastic soup surfer? Yes, Yannick, anybody can become a plastic soup surfer. It's all in here, that's all. Go for it. What do you do when there's a big dam or lock? It's enormous hassle. I have to walk around all these dams. Sometimes it feels like I'm walking from the source of the Rhine back to the Netherlands. Jos van Kampen asks me if my calves are already hurting. Well, if you've seen my calves, Jos, it's one of the least developed parts of my body, and they will not get any bigger than this. Fedder wants to know if the water is cold, if I fall in, and if I smell. Well, Fedder, I smell. And the water's not that cold. I fell in a few times. And I try to wash every morning. Sanne is asking me, how about stuff around the drinks? Do you have ideas for the CEOs? I have ideas for the CEOs. I think they should focus on deposit returns schemes. I think they should educate their consumers in making sure that they do not litter. And if they can't do that, then at least they should take care of alternative materials, or make sure their packaging is of a material that does biodegrade when littered. Yildau, that's my daughter, I think, she wants to know if I still feel like going on, or do I rather go home? Well, Yildau, I'm paddling your way, honey, as fast as possible, and I miss you. Marianne wants to know how we spend the money being donated, and if the lawyers we use, how much they get paid. Do they get a lower salary? Yes, the lawyers which are in my team either work for free or they charge friendly prices, and the extra money is all used within this project. I don't get any money from this project at all, and it's all used for upcoming projects, and there'll be a lot more. We want to expand this project internationally if this works, if it's a success. So we can actually use your money very well. The school, the Dalton School ACE, they have a whole lot of questions. Do I have food with me? Yes, I have food with me. Where do I sleep? I sleep in a tent. Is supping an English term? Yes, it is. It means stand up paddleboarding. Sup. How many clean underwear do I have with me? I have 2. One to wash and one to wear, and when I'm supping I do not I don't have any underwear on. Are there crocodiles in the Rhine? No, there are no crocodiles, but I heard there were a few escaped crocodiles in the Biesbos, which is where I pass. But they do have all these initiatives to make sure that fish that can migrate up the river upstream. They even have these fish staircases in which fish can swim up past the dams. So I walk around them, and on the other side the fish just swim up these stairs so they can reach the source of the Rhine. Tigo, who's 11 years old, he's doing a project on plastic soup, and he has a whole lot of questions. One of those is, what do I think about plastic and why? Well, plastic, I'm not against plastic. Plastic is a beautiful material, but I am against the way we handle it. And I mean, we should handle plastic very responsibly, because plastics do not biodegrade, which means that if they are littered or reach our rivers or seas, they break up in smaller pieces and finally always infiltrate the food chain. They get eaten by fish or smaller organisms, and that way they are dangerous to the environment and eventually to us as well. What will I do when I'm done with this project? At the moment, I'm only thinking of getting to Rotterdam. Did I already do something for the plastic soup, and what? Well, Tycho, I did a few projects on plastic, but you can all see that on our website, plasticsoupsurfer.org. Oh, Anneke, somebody else. Anneke wants to know, is there a stop planned in Mainz? You'd have to ask Kim. She does the programming. I don't know. I just paddle all day, and then at the end of the day, I sleep and eat. Ans, who's a toxicologist. What are the dangers of microplastics on humans? Well, Ans, probably you know a lot about that too, but there is some research, but it's all very preliminary. But there's a lot of circumstantial evidence that it disrupts our hormonal balance. Dirk wants to know, can I make a hashtag Zwurfie for him on the Rhine? Well, Dirk, that's not that hard. Just grab this one. That's a selfie with a Zwurfie. There we go. That's for you, Dirk. Send it to you straight away. Well, that was all the questions. See you in a week. We'll do another round.